Welcome back to TNLP, the newsletter podcast, brought to you by the HazMat Guys. Timmy here, back with a few of the top hazmat stories from this past week. But first, you think you're a hazmat pro? Prove it. Nerd the Game will put your hazmat IQ to the test. Because apparently all the work we put into the National Hazards and Emergency Response Drills, Volume 1 and 2, just wasn't enough to scratch that itch. Challenge your crew, flex your skills, and see who really knows their stuff. It's like training, but way more fun and less sweaty. Whether you're a rookie or a seasoned vet, Nerd the Game will have you second-guessing your knowledge and laughing all the way to the station. Ready to get schooled? Get your deck at thehazmatguys.com/game. No excuses. Anywho. Shifting gears towards the news, we kick today's episode off with an update out of Brewston Mills, West Virginia, where I-68 was closed for the foreseeable future due to a hazmat situation, and local students were dismissed early. The vehicle accident on I-68 resulted in the release of phosphonic acid, some of which entered a nearby drop inlet, according to Preston County E911. Officials said this material impacted approximately 100 feet of an unnamed tributary, which is not flowing, and the spill has been dammed up and contained. An environmental contractor is on site and has begun cleanup activities, and hazmat teams are monitoring air quality in the area. I-68 will remain closed during cleanup efforts, officials said. Drivers are advised to use Old Route 73 as a detour. Preston County schools are allowing Bruceton area students to be dismissed from school early due to the accident. School officials said that after conferring with 911 about the accident, they made the decision to dismiss students at 11:20 a.m. There is no word on why exactly that decision was made. It was later reported that all lanes were reopened Saturday morning. Next, we go to Fayette County, Alabama, where a propane leak in the Berry community prompted an evacuation Saturday evening. ABC 3340 reports. The Emergency Management Agency of Fayette County said the leak happened near the intersection of County Road 30 West and Highway 18 East. All residents within a quarter mile of the leak were asked to evacuate to the Berry Civic Center. This evacuation has since been lifted. By 7:30 p.m. Saturday night, a hazmat team was on the scene to address the issue. Fayette County EMA Director Michael Stoker said the leak happened at a home about 40 yards from that intersection. Stoker said the people living inside the home noticed a smell and called fire officials just before 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. Stoker said officials discovered a 250-gallon propane tank had a hole on its bottom side that formed likely due to rust. Stoker said while he did not have an exact percentage of how much leaked from the tank, he estimated about 25 to 30 gallons leaked over a slow period of time. The tank was taken away from the home. Stoker said by 9:45 p.m., all residents were safe to return to their homes. He said community members may notice a residual smell overnight, but that is the only remaining impact from this leak. Concluding our episode this week, we head to Illinois, where Danville's Meyer was evacuated on Saturday afternoon for a Freon leak, the fire department said. The Danville Fire Department's hazardous response team arrived at Meyer around 2:15 p.m. on Saturday. Crews on the scene suited up in hazmat gear went inside the store and were able to verify that a broken pipe had released the Freon. They put large fans in the doorway to clear out the air and monitored the air, making sure it was safe for customers to return inside. Freon is often used in refrigerators and air conditioning units as a coolant, but can be dangerous in large doses or during prolonged exposure. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, it's also being phased out of AC equipment because of its harmful effects on the environment. The Danville Fire Department was able to clear the scene around 4:30 p.m. on Saturday. No injuries were reported. Lots of nasty hazards out there, lots of lousy training too. Make sure you're prepared with education tactics that stick. Check out the full HazMat Guys course catalog at thehazmatguys.com/course-catalog. That's going to do it for this week's episode of the Newsletter Podcast, brought to you by the HazMat Guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the weekly newsletter at thehazmatguys.com for links to TNLP and other hazmat shenanigans. Until next time, Timmy, over and out.